My word is not the law. I do not play either character at the level that these guys play these characters, but I would imagine that Banjo would have an easier time in this, just because I think Egg and Grenade would do a very good job of getting rid of Bayo's like aerial burst options and just stopping Bayo from approaching in general. So I think it's going to be up to Grayclash to adapt his playstyle to that. But either way, we are going to get into game 1. Here we go, folks. Grayclash versus Frozenalive.
Ooh, in town, that actually could be a good stage for both of these players right here, because one thing that Bayo can do that's very good on town is just being able to kill so early, especially off of that right blast zone, which is a little bit shorter than the left blast zone. So it gives.
So we agree that we agree that Wondering was okay. That Wondering was either a genius play to get that 34% or an absolute misinput. And either way, I'm living for it. But there it is, already Frozenalive, racking on so much damage just from these hits. Almost got that up smash read, but this is the Bayonetta combos here. He got 73, but now it's going to be up to Grayclash to get this percent. Already basically making it an even game, even taking the percents for himself with all these Bayo up BB&Bs right now.
Very good usage of the Brigo Blaster there to sort of disable the wall.
That was such a good Wonder Wing. He empty hopped a Wonder Wing and conditioned that. You know, I feel like that's like kind of like one of those things you can do once, so you might as well do it first, right?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's also a move that's very hard to confirm into. Only a few moves can confirm into it. So a lot of it comes from playing with your opponent's head.
Yeah, conditioning reads and, you know, option coverage and all that good Smash Bros stuff.
And
that you viewers know so well.
The mere threat of the Wonder Wing existing is already so huge on the opponent's mentality because it's such a powerful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, you always have to be walking, not running against Banjo. Otherwise, you risk just getting hit and smacked in the face for like 20% by this invincible yellow-green bird bear move. Like, it's a scary time for sure.
Yeah, and
right now, both characters are... you go ahead. By all means.
Oh, we actually did see an attempt at the old pie in the windowsill trick there with throwing, but in reverse of throwing the grenade at the bottom there and then going for the Wonder Wing on top. But it didn't quite work because usually when you see the grenade going there,
forward air, not gonna kill, not just yet.
That's that tall blast zone coming into play there.
He definitely DI'd out, but that F smash, I don't care how tall your blast zones are, that giant demon fist is gonna kill you. Grayclash is going to take the advantage right now in this game 1. Now it's gonna be up to Frozenalive to actually find this kill on this Bayo if he is going to continue in this game. Alright, Wonder Wings are fresh, so that is an option, and he has to stop himself before he gets more Bayo B&B'd. Otherwise, it's going to be a rough time. And already, okay, all the percents, he's getting Bayo B&B'd, he's getting Bayo comboed, 64% just like that. Frozenalive finding himself now down even more than he was before. He has to find something, and he does. That up smash will take the stock. Frozenalive makes it into a last stock situation on this game 1, but the percents are looking a little bit bad. Not undoable by all means. He's very good with these Banjo combos and this, or not combos, but this Banjo damage. So it's doable, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, one thing that's also very difficult, being on your last stock and only getting them to their last stock when you have 2 Wonder Wings left. That's very difficult. Only 1 now.
I'll make it 1 now.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
gonna be rough.
He's gonna have to burn it too.
And there's the last one. Yep, there it is. And now that's gonna be a lot harder for him to recover. Bayo has very strong edge guarding as a character. Because of no Wonder Wings, it's gonna be a lot harder for Frozen to make it back without being intercepted by that up B or that nair, whatever move Bayo uses to edge guard. But that back throw gonna send him off. Try and intercept. Gonna try and turn his here a little bit. Oh, but he is not going to get it. That is the game, and it will go to Grayclash.
But that was starting to get pretty close there. We were seeing that despite not having Wonder Wing, Frozenalive was able to get quite a bit of damage in, and they do say that for Banjo players, you have to learn how to win without your Wonder Wing being used at all in order to really commit to playing the character. So we were seeing that he does have that level of commitment.
Looking at this replay here, you can see just how close it really was, and the Bayo down air that sealed it all out. I think that was the first Bayo down air that Grayclash actually used that game. So he had that full hop double jump down air just ready. He was ready to use it. But here we go. We're gonna go into game 2 now. Let's see what we see. I think it's still definitely possible for Frozenalive. He just has to keep a consistent lead against Grayclash, because that'll force Grayclash to approach. Smashville. Interesting. Okay. Not entirely sure what the... Yeah, I guess, but it's also like, I feel like it's harder for you to set up your wall as well, you know, just because you have less distance to work with.
Yeah, but it's easier to then set up a lot of high-low guessing games.
That's true, but it doesn't look like those guessing games might matter. Initially, the back air barely not killing. This is an edge guard situation for Grayclash, and the F smash will connect. That was an emphatic stock for Grayclash. He took that with force.
And very quickly, too. Oh,
he made it back. Okay.
Yeah, there's that bomb recovery that is one of the strengths of Banjo, honestly, that he can just recover from pretty much anywhere if he has to.
Yeah. He can recover from a lot of spots, but he usually has to be decently high into the sky. Otherwise, like, the air dodge will wait too long, because the grenade takes a sec to detonate, compared to like things like Snake C4, which you can manually detonate, and Link's Bomb, which you can also manually detonate. So you have to be decently high, but he was high enough that time, and slowly this damage is going more in the favor of Frozenalive once again. Just kidding. Bayonetta combos before I get to finish my thought. 66.1 already on Frozenalive. Make it more. How much are we gonna make it? Oh, the extension. Grayclash is going insane, but not enough resources to continue that combo there. Has to air dodge back to the stage.
What? The Dark Wizzy.
The Dark Wizzy coming into play, everybody. Oh, maybe again? No, okay, we're not going to see a second Dark Wizzy that time.
Yeah. We are seeing that SD may have actually been enough for Frozenalive to get a little bit of a better position, maybe to refresh his mind, thinking, okay, we're on even stocks now. I can at least make this stock a bit even as well.
And he had that rollback read, but he went for the forward air, which was just too slow of a move to hit there. If he went for the up air, would have connected, but now still a decently even position, and Grayclash just still picking their opening so carefully, waiting for that Briegel Blast to go away and just decide being in. And also now actually using these back airs. And Banjo right now, look at that percentage. 180. Okay, well, he died at 180, but still, oh my god, man.
Bringing him back to 0. And
yeah, bringing him back to 0 where Bayo loves you to be at. But all that was not a turnaround grab, and that's going to be a lot of percent already for Frozen. 44. And that's Bayo, man. Her movement and combos are so solid that she can just take you to such high percents before you even realize it. Already at 75. Oh my god, that was like 2 combos.
Wow, that is a lot right there. And he's not in a good position, but if he could take this stock right here, he at least has a fighting chance.
Definitely. Well, it's definitely going to be hard, especially against a Bayo that's rushing you down as hard as Grayclash is with this lead. We were saying earlier how Frozenalive had to keep a consistent lead if he wanted to stay in this game, and just he didn't keep that consistent lead, and now he's not going to keep that consistent score. Grayclash with the very definitive 2-0, taking it out with that F smash over Frozenalive, and they are going to move on to winners quarterfinals of their pool, where they will face against Yirne.
What
And
character
oh
does,
boy.
What character does your net play?
Actually, I have no idea because he only has DQ wins, so we can't check. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. A little unfortunate. But yeah, no, great stuff overall from both players. Although Frozenalive, excuse me, Grayclash just overall had the reads on deck harder. So it just went in. Well, not the reads, but the conditioning and just he found his Bayo openings well, and he used them. So overall, he did it. There's not much else to be said other than he did it. But of course, Frozenalive is going to now go down to the losers bracket where he will hopefully ride the DQ wave to victory. I think he's waiting on a few sets. Or no, he's